So 1, 2, 6. Okay, so I start. I start by drawing a card. Volcanic Island, then I pass the turn.
Stefan, such a control player, piloting the Curious Control list from Sigi and Sickrobot, Thrasios and Vial Smasher. He wins the game by putting Ye's Wielder of Mysteries into play and casting card like Tainted Pact or Demonic Consultation. He can also win the game by putting Icycron Scepter into play and imprinting Dramatic Reversal. Draw for turn. I put a basic mountain into play. I want to cast a Mox Diamond. Resolves trigger. Discard Cabal Pit. Tap this one for blue. I cast Mystic Remora.
So I pay blue, and then I cast Mental Misstep.
I have no response to Mental Misstep. Graveyard, and I pass turn. At first glance, you might think that me and Stefan are playing the same deck and it's a mirror matchup, but it's not. I'm playing my own design, Slowbomb Burn Bears. My deck wins the game by putting a card like Glinthorn Buccaneer into play and ensharding him with something like Keen Sense. But I can also win the traditional way with Icycron Scepter and Dramatic Reversal.
I got a draw. Shulk a Breeding Pool into play. Playing a Copper of Flowers. I'm gonna go to my second main phase. Using the Copper of Flowers. I'm gonna play Birds of Paradise with the mana I used from Copper of Flowers. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
David is piloting his version of the first Sliver, a bit inspired by Shapersavants list. He wins the game with Food Chain, connecting it with Squid Immortal or Mist Halogriffin or Eternal Scourge. His final win con is Laboratory Maniac or Ye's Wielder of Mysteries. Also inside his deck he has Tainted Pact and Demonic Consultation.
Draw. City of Brass. Playing a Carpet of Flowers. Second main, I target David's Breeding Pool. Produce 1 green mana. Tap a blue. Casting Thrasios. Pass the turn.
Draw card for turn. Land for turn, Barbarian Ring. 3 mana, I'll take a damage. And I cast the Angry Goblin.
Angry Goblin resolves.
Pass turn.
Draw. Play a Flooded Strand. Green mana with Copper of Flowers. Playing a Vexing Shusher. Pass the turn.
Draw. Play a Morphic Pool. Tap that and use my green mana to cast Compost. Pass the turn.
In your end step, I'm going to sacrifice Flooded Strand, finding an Underground Sea. And then I pass priority.
I will just take my turn. Untap. Draw a card for turn. I'm casting Curiosity, targeting Vial Smasher. There's a trigger from Vial Smasher, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 5, so that's 1 damage to you.
I have no response.
I have no response.
I'm gonna go to war. Vial Smasher is attacking you.
I have no blocks.
You take 2 damage, trigger Curiosity, and I draw a card. I wanna cast Mox Opal. Pass turn.
I'm gonna play Mox Diamond, pitching Temple Garden. Then I'm going to shock in a Hallowed Fountain. And I'm going to use the Copper of Flowers mana for a red. Casting First Sliver, cascading into Sylvan Library.
I have no response to either of this.
No response.
Pass the turn.
Draw. From the Carpet of Flowers, 3 black mana to cast Talisman of Creativity. Land for turn. Pass the turn.
Draw a card for turn. I wanna cast Llanowar Elf. Trigger Vial Smasher. 1 damage goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, so 1 for you again. Trigger Curiosity. I draw a card. Llanowar Elf resolves. And then I pass turn.
I go to draw. Sylvan Library triggers. Draw 2 additional cards. I'm going to pay 8 life and keep all 3. I'm gonna play Command Tower. Combat. Attacking Mons for 7.
I have no blocks. I will take 7.
Pass the turn.
In response, I will activate Thrasios. I will put the first one on the bottom. And I will draw a card. Draw. So I will play my land for turn. Waterlogged Grove. And play Exploration. Play a Underground Sea, and then I will pass the turn.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
2.
And you have?
4.
Alright. Untap. I draw a card for turn. Combat. Vial Smasher attacks at you, David.
I have no blocks.
No, you don't. Trigger Curiosity, I draw a card. I want to cast Cinder Vines, paying red and green. Trigger Vial Smasher, throwing a bomb. 1, 2, 6. It's you again for 2 damage. So random.
I go down to
In
35.
response to Cinder Vines.
You mean the draw trigger?
No, to... oh, you can have your draw.
Okay, I draw a card. Trigger Curiosity.
I'm going to cast Enlightened Tutor.
I have no response to Enlighten.
No response.
Getting Food Chain. Putting it on top of my library.
Vexian Chasseur. There's a goblin shaman that prevents counter spells, correct?
Yes.
The Cindervine Resolve.
I'll pass priority on Cinder Vines.
Pass priority.
Put the Flooded Strands into play, land for turn. Pass turn.
Go to my draw step, trigger Sylvan Library, 1 extra in my hand, paying 4 life. Triggering Carpet of Flowers. You have 2.
2, that's correct.
2 white mana. Then I'm going to use 1 white mana and cast Silence.
Trigger Cindervines. 1
I'll
damage.
take 1 damage.
Do you have any response to this, Stefan?
Yes. First I will activate Thrasios. I will put the first card on the bottom. And then I will reveal a Swan Song. Do you have any interaction?
I have interaction, but I have interaction that this thing ignores.
Yeah.
Get bypasses. If you can kill the goblin.
No, I can't, but cast Narset Reversal, targeting Silence.
Trigger Cindervines, 1 damage.
I'm going to let Narset's Reversal resolve. Pass the turn.
Untap.
We live to fight another day.
Yes.
I think we need to kill the goblin.
I will cast Massacre. David has a plane and I have a swamp.
So all creatures will get -2/-2.
So I will go through to my second main phase, triggering Carpet of Flowers, targeting David, generating 3 blue mana. Using one of those blue, and I will cast Mystic Remora.
Trigger Cindervines for 1 damage.
I will use the remaining 2 colorless and whatever, and I will activate Thrasios. So I will reveal the top card. It's Force of Will. I'll put it in my hand. Pass the turn.
In your end step, I'm gonna crack my Flooded Strand. I will get a Water Grave into play tapped. Oh yeah, the other card you have is Swan Song, correct? So you have 5 mana. You could theoretically activate Thrasios, get another blue card. So you have potentially 2 counter spells. And you have a fish, so you're probably gonna... Alright.
Yeah, maybe.
It feels pretty secure now.
Draw a card for turn. That's a lovely card. Too lovely to ignore. I wanna cast my Carpet of Flowers for 1 green mana.
Trigger Mystic Remora.
You can draw. Wild Smash trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You again. Take 1 damage. Trigger, I draw a card. I'm gonna cast Mishra's Bubble for 0.
How much are you going to feed the fish?
Trigger Mystic Remora.
You can draw. The thing is, I get Metalcraft now. I'm gonna go to my second main phase. Carpet of Flowers activates, targeting you. I wanna have 3 red mana. I wanna cast Glinthorn Buccaneer.
That's a counterspell, if you have one. That you do.
It's just a 2/4 otherwise. You can counterspell the thing that's gonna combo off and win with it. I have 5 cards in my hand as well.
So what's the combo with that?
I have Curiosity on my Vial Smasher. But if I connect it onto Glinthorn Buccaneer and I have 8 cards and I go to my end step, you die. But I have 5 cards in my hand and I don't have that effect on the Miniature Pirate currently, so it's not gonna win now. But it is a combo piece. I mean, there are more Curiosity effects in the deck, so... And you want to interact with my pirate.
I'm going to pass priority.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass priority.
The Buccaneer resolves and I pass the turn.
I'm gonna go to my draw step, trigger Sylvan Library. Only draw 1, keep the other 2 on top. I'm going to use 2 Island from Stefan, make white mana, I suppose. Cast Eternal Scourge.
If we actually counterspell this, it's gonna go in his graveyard, and then he can't use it for food chain. I'm not gonna interact with it. You go ahead if you want to.
Yeah, I'm passing priority.
Pass my turn.
I'm activating Thrasios at your end step. I'm putting the first card underneath, and I'm revealing Talisman of Curiosity. Upkeep. I will tap this one for Mystic Remora. So I will trigger Carpet Flowers, targeting David, generating 3 blue mana, casting Talisman of Curiosity.
Trigger Cindervines for 1 damage.
My last blue mana to cast Sensei's Divining Top.
And 1 more damage.
I will then pass my turn.
I'll draw a card for turn. Bloodstained Mire, land for turn. I'm gonna activate Carpet of Flowers, targeting you, David, for, let's go, green mana. So 3 green mana. 1 blue from Watery Grave. I wanna cast my commander, Thrasios. Trigger Vial Smasher. Do I need to roll or should you just take 2 damage? yeah,
of course.
Take more damage. Trigger Curiosity, I draw a card. I have 2 more remaining green mana. I wanna activate Thrasios using these 2, taking a damage from Barbarian Ring. Scry 1. I'm grabbing Shadow of Doubt to my hand. Pass the turn.
I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor, and
Will you pay for it?
I'm not going to pay for your Remora.
Yeah.
You take 1 damage from the
I'll
center.
take 1
Draw a
damage.
card.
I'm going to reveal Time Twister with Mystical Tutor. Draw, trigger Sylvan Library. I'm not going to pay any extra.
Alright.
I'm going to play land for turn. I am going to pass the turn.
Okay.
What?
Activate top for mana, putting the top card onto the bottom.
Yep.
And then I will go to my turn. Fish trigger. I will pay trigger Carpet of Flowers, targeting David, generating 3 black. I will cast a Mana Crypt.
Trigger Cinder Vines for 1 damage.
I will use 2 of the 3 black and tap a Volcanic Island for a red and cast Vial Smasher. I will tap a Underground Sea for a blue and cast a Preordain.
1 damage.
Scry 2, put them both on the bottom,
Sorry, David, but I'm starting to think that
draw a
this is
card.
gonna be a 1v1 here. Unless you sneak out a win here.
Pass the turn.
I'm gonna crack the Bloodstained Mire in your end step. I will find an Overgrown Tomb. Draw a card for turn. I'm activating this thing, targeting you for 3 black. And I'm casting Cryptcast. I'm paying 1 more mana for it. Trigger Vial Smasher for 4 damage. Here you go, Stefan. Oh!
Oh!
Take 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Resolves. Resolved. You take 4. I draw a card. I will shock into play a Breeding Pool, taking 2. Taking 1 damage from the Barbarian Ring. And then I'm tapping my Overgrown Tomb for 2. So I'm gonna have 3 mana in my mana pool, called Immolation Shaman. And I'm using the remaining 1 black mana to extort all of them.
Yeah, I have a response. Or I activate Thrasios. Put it on the bottom, and then I reveal the dinosaur. I will activate top. Yes, it resolves.
How many cards do you have in your hand? How many?
7.
I'm just gonna pass the turn. Go ahead.
I'm going to trigger Sylvan Library. I'm not going to pay an extra life. I'm just take my draw. Probably. I'm just going to play Bloodstained Mire and I'm going to sack it. After that, I'm just going to pass the turn.
Pay 1, activate top,
Trigger 1 damage.
untap. I'm paying for the fish. Trigger Mana Crypt. Even I take damage. No damage. First I will actually trigger Carpet of Flowers. Targeting David, generating 3 green mana. Play a dinosaur. Trigger Vial Smasher also, sorry. 1, 2, 6.
Go back.
David.
Yeah, nice.
I'll tap 1 green and play Deathrite Shaman. Reflecting Pool for 1 mana and play Birds of Paradise. Pass the turn.
I think we can both. I'm getting a scry, you guys getting a card draw, so let's go Thrasios.
Trigger Runic Armaser.
You can draw a card. I'm gonna put this one in the bottom. I'm revealing something good. Dark Confidant. Before I also draw a card, I'm gonna crack Mishra's Bubble to look at this card here. Without my opponent seeing it, this is the card on top of Stefan's library. I'll take my turn. I will draw a card and I'll draw an extra card from Mishra's Bubble. Mountain, land for turn. I'm gonna activate the Carpet of Flowers, targeting you for 3 black mana. I'm gonna cast a Dark Confidant and I'm gonna extort 1. Wild Smasher trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take 2. And I get to draw a card from Curiosity. I'm gonna cast Priestess of Titania. So I extort another time with my Cryptcast. I'm casting Mox Amber.
Do you want to pay extra?
I don't want to pay extra.
Draw a card.
And I want to pay 1 black mana to extort once more. For a 3rd time this turn. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Trigger Sylvan Library. Yeah, but if I cast a single spell, I die. I don't want a Kingmake either. So I'm just going to pass the turn because if I start helping anyone, I'm going to die myself. So I'm just going to pass the turn.
That's very honorable. I will randomly not throw bombs at you.
Random.
Yeah, I will activate Thrasios.
You take 1 damage.
I'm revealing Limdol's Vault. Casting Limdol's Vault.
Trigger 1 more damage.
Second pile. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. First we have Mana Crypt trigger. Odds I take damage. No damage. Fish trigger. And with that trigger on the sack, I'm gonna activate Thrasios.
You take 1 damage.
So I'm gonna reveal the top card, which is Cyclonic Rift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So with the Mystic Remora trigger still on the stack, I'm casting my Cyclonic Rift. Trigger Vial Smasher.
Trigger Cinder Vines and randomly kill David.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof,
So I
so
take-
close.
Oh, I take 2. I'm gonna cast the big damage, Force of Will. I'm losing a life, and I'm pitching Dramatic Reversal. There's a Wild Smasher on the stack. Do you wanna...
Trigger Mr. Cremora when you cast.
Yeah, you can draw a card. You're active player. Your trigger will be put on the stack first. Mine will resolve before your fish. I pass priority on Vial Smasher, throwing a 5 damage bomb.
And I'll
Pray.
pray.
Pay 1 life. Swan Song. Targeting your Force of Will.
You take 1 damage from the Cindervine.
Yeah.
In response to Swan Song, Vampiric Tutor.
Do you pay extra?
I don't pay extra.
So I draw a card. How much mana do you have left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will tutor and lose 2 life.
Trigger Compost.
You can draw a card. So that's the card on top of my library. 2 black mana. With everything on the stack, I'm casting Shadow of Doubt to draw a card.
Do you pay extra?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that one is fine.
I get to draw a card.
I trigger Compost.
I will pay 2 life and cast Mental Misstep targeting Swan Song.
You pay extra?
No, I don't.
I want to pay 1 life, pitch a... and try to counter the mental misstep.
Cindervines. I have no response to Force of Will. Your Swan Song will stop my Force of Will. I get a bird. I have a Vial Smasher trigger for 5 damage. David, 1, 2, 3. You, 4, 5, 6. David could die.
4, 5, 6.
You take 5 damage. Curiosity triggers and I will draw a card. Your Mystic Remora triggers.
Draw a card.
I'm gonna activate my Cindervines and destroy the Carpet of Flowers. And you will take 2 damage. Psychrift resolves.
Then I will go to my draw. I will activate my top. Then I will play a Mox Diamond. And I will play a Forest for turn. I will tap a green and play Keen Sense on Vial Smasher. So I will attack David and these two go at
Me.
Mons.
I will take 1, 2, 3.
I have nothing. Yeah, I'm dead.
I will draw a card. Pass the turn.
Really? We'll untap. Let's see if I can kill you. We'll draw a card. I wanna cast the Glinthorn Buccaneer. Like that.
How many cards do you have in hand?
My hand size
Oh,
is
you're gonna kill
big.
me hard. Yeah, so I have to counter that one, otherwise... I'm activating Deathrite Shaman, targeting your land, and then producing another blue, casting Dramatic Reversal.
Man, how much mana do you have?
Nothing right now, but
You have a lot more coming. Okay, in response, I'm gonna cast Fluster Storm.
I have no response.
Glinthorn Resolve. 1 blue mana. Curiosity targeting Glinthorn Buccaneer.
No response.
It hits. You are tapped out for good measures. Haste. I'll attack and deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
I draw a card.
Yeah.
I have on hand size above 7, so I will discard a bunch of cards.
And then I die.
Down to 7. Each discard card.
Actually, you didn't even need to
No.
cast this thing. Cool. And yeah, you take a whole bunch of damage, and you
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, consider sharing my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link down below will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.